Hey, Bonnie, do you have a minute?
Hey, I'm fine. What's up?
Guess what? I'm going to be able to come back to America soon.
Really? That's fantastic news.
Yeah, I can't stay for long, but at least I'll have some time to take care of a few things.
Oh, that's great. We've missed you around here.
Aw, thanks. I'm sorry for all of the trouble I've caused you.
What are you talking about? You didn't cause any trouble. You really didn't do anything.
Well, you work for a company and don't get much time off, so I feel bad for adding to your workload.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry about that. I'm managing just fine.
So, have you settled down since I left?
It's not easy, to be honest. The cost of living is high, and it's a struggle to make ends meet.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Prices have been going up for a while now, and it's affecting everyone.
Yeah, but hey, I've got no time to be poor, though. Gotta keep pushing forward.
Well, if you can joke like that, I'm sure you're not in a super tight situation. But still, I hope things get easier for you soon.
It's tough, but I'm doing my best. Don't worry about me, okay? Anyway, take care of yourself and come home, sis.
Thanks, Bonnie. I'll call you when I get home. Oh, and please, tell Nick I said hi.
Of course. I'll make sure to pass along your message. We'll be waiting for you here. Excited to see you again.
Bonnie, are you busy now?
I'm just coming home from work. Is something wrong?
Has Nick told you yet?
Told me what?
Oh, he hasn't. It's been 5 years since my husband died, right?
Yes?
I'm getting a little old and it's getting lonely living all on my own. That's why I asked Nick if I can move in with you.
Did you... I haven't heard anything from Nick.
He's busy with work too. Maybe he forgot?
I think he may have just dazed off and forgot to tell me.
That's rude. My son would never have days off at work.
But it's true.
Well, whatever. I was wondering if you'd consider it.
Huh? You can't move in right now.
Because I've been talking to Nick about it for quite some time.
I had no idea. This is the first I'm hearing about this. Then I'll give it a thought. So we can't live together right now. Our family's financial situation is on the edge right now. It might be really difficult to add you into the mix.
Huh? I'm not that high maintenance. Plus, Nick is making so much money. Why can't I take care of him by myself?
You really haven't heard anything from Nick?
About what?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I was just thinking out loud. Anyway, our finances aren't looking too good right now. And on top of that, we don't have enough rooms in our apartment. So it might take a little while before we can live together.
Oh my. You really don't want to live with me, do you?
No, Emma. That's not true at all. Don't think like that. You're Nick's mom, and I consider you family. I absolutely want you to live with us. But right now, we're just dealing with some logistical challenges. Besides, you're still in good health. And I want to make sure everything is in order before you come and join us. Could you please be patient and wait a little longer?
I understand, but I want to move in with you right away. It's been so long since I've seen my son, and I miss you both. So come on, get your living situation in order as soon as possible. Bonnie, have you thought about moving yet?
Huh? It's only been 3 days. There's no way that my living situation would be ready in just 3 days, is there?
It's your duty as a wife to take care of that, isn't it? You said you were looking for a bigger place to live because it's too small at the moment, right?
In the future. So it's not right now. We're having trouble with money too. It's not something we can afford right now.
Why? Nick works hard every day, doesn't he? If Nick earns enough money, there's no reason we should be short of money. Unless you're the kind of person who can't manage a household budget.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty serious about managing my finances. If I wasn't, I'd be on the streets.
Are you kidding me? If Nick's income is not enough, then maybe you're spending a bit too much.
Huh? What do you mean? If we made that kind of money, I would. But that's not the case.
Then why don't you work?
I have been working, though. I've been working since I was single.
Then why don't you work more?
I don't have the time. If you want to move in together so quickly, why don't you work as well?
Huh? Are you going to tell an old person to get a job? What kind of wife are you?
You're still in good health. I'm sure you can work part-time somewhere. If you can help pay rent with that, you can move in right now.
Don't be silly. Why should I pay the rent? Usually it's the other way around, isn't it? Don't the kids take care of the parents?
Emma, if I could financially support both of us, I would. But the truth is, we can't do that right now. Our expenses are high, and we're struggling to make ends meet.
Well, what the hell are you doing with Nick's income then? He's working hard and he should be able to contribute to our living expenses.
Emma, I don't appreciate the accusatory tone. Nick's income is not being squandered or wasted. We use it to cover our essential living expenses. We're not living luxuriously or anything like that. Every penny is accounted for. And we're doing our best to manage our finances responsibly.
What do you mean? If Nick is earning money, why can't he pay for the rent and moving expenses? It doesn't make sense.
Emma, it's not as simple as you're making it out to be. Yes, Nick is earning money, but he also has his own financial commitments and responsibilities. He's working hard to support himself and save for the future. We can't just expect him to shoulder all the financial burdens. If you have concerns about his contribution, I suggest you talk to him directly. He's an adult and capable of making his own decisions.
Why are you shifting the blame onto Nick? This is your responsibility too.
Emma, I'm not shifting the blame onto anyone. I'm simply stating that if you have concerns about Nick's income or how it's being used, you should address it with him. It's not fair to put all the pressure on me. We're a family, and financial decisions should be discussed collectively.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe you're avoiding taking responsibility for our living situation. It's your duty as my child to provide for me.
Mom.
Oh, Bonnie, what is it?
Is Nick visiting you? He hasn't been home for about 5 days now.
Nick's at home.
Why hasn't he come home?
Are you really that clueless? You don't care about your mother-in-law at all.
Is that really the reason?
What other reason could there be? We were making plans for the future together.
What plans?
I've told you many times. Living together.
Are you still talking about that? Well, it's true that Nick should know the situation best, though.
Nick's very concerned about my living situation. It's really lonely, you know. We're gonna find a nice bungalow. He said I'll soon have a nice, spacious house where I can enjoy my time with him.
Huh? How could you say that?
What do you mean? I'm sure it's no big deal for Nick. My son earns over $8,000 a month.
What?
And yet you don't give him any attention at all. You should take better care of him.
It's not that I don't try to give him attention. It's just that I don't have time. You wouldn't understand.
What's it like to be a wife who doesn't take care of her husband like you do? You're right, I don't understand.
Emma, that's not fair. It's not about me neglecting my husband. We both have our responsibilities. And we support each other in different ways. It's not a competition or a comparison.
Oh, come on. Don't try to sugarcoat it. You know very well that you're not fulfilling your duties as a wife. I bet Nick feels neglected and unloved.
Emma, you're making assumptions and generalizations without knowing the full story. Our relationship is based on mutual understanding and support. We communicate openly and address any concerns we have. It's not about neglecting anyone. It's about finding a balance that works for both of us.
Anyway, me and Nick need to discuss and prepare for moving in together. I'm going to stay here with him for a while longer. It'll be easier for you two that way, right?
Well, I won't have to worry about meals or laundry, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel right.
Of course, it doesn't feel right to you. You're used to having all the attention and control. Now that I'm here, you'll feel threatened and uncomfortable. You're afraid that I'll take over and push you aside.
Emma, that's not true. It's not about control or feeling threatened. It's about maintaining a healthy dynamic within our family. Moving in together should be the best decision based on what's best for everyone involved, not just to make things easier for me and Nick.
See you later.
Emma, wait! Let's not end the conversation like this. We need to discuss things further and find a solution that respects everyone's feelings and needs. It's not about avoiding each other. It's about finding a way to coexist and support one another. Emma! Emma!
Bonnie, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sis? Yeah. What's wrong?
I'm back. Safe and sound.
Well, good. Let's have dinner together.
Yeah, of course, I will. But
What's up?
I'm at the house right now, and I was going to pull the weeds. But, Bonnie, you weeded the house, didn't you?
Weeds? Sorry. I've been working late and haven't been able to get over to the house.
But the garden is neat and tidy now that it's been weeded. I thought you were the one that did this, Bonnie.
No, I didn't.
So, there might be someone in the house?
What? A burglar?
I don't know. I thought I closed the curtains, too.
Yeah, they were closed when I went there last time as well.
Now I can only see the inner curtains.
So, someone's been opening and closing the curtains? I'm the only one with a key to that house, right?
Yes, because I left it in your hands.
That key is kept in our safe, you know? It's not something that just anyone can access. Only I and one other person have access to it.
Nick? Is it Nick who has access to the safe?
Yes, you got it. Nick is the other person who can open this safe. I trust him with it.
But wait a minute. Why would Nick be in our house and needing access to the safe?
Honestly, I have no idea. It's a bit strange, isn't it? I haven't seen or heard anything about Nick needing to come over or having any urgent reason to access the safe.
Well, I think I should go and check with the neighbors. Maybe they saw Nick or know something about what's been going on.
That might be a good idea. It would help us figure out what's happening. Please, sis, keep me posted if you find out anything. Oh, and I'm sorry if this whole situation is causing you any inconvenience or worry.
It's alright, Bonnie. Family comes first, and I'm here to support you. I'll definitely let you know if I find out anything. Don't worry too much about it.
Thanks, Smiley.
Bonnie!
Sis, how did it go?
Yeah, that's the thing. The neighbor said you moved back in about a week ago?
Huh?
A mother and son? They all said they came to say hi?
No way.
What's wrong, Bonnie?
Actually, my mother-in-law asked me if she could move in. I told her that we don't have any money right now, and that we'd have to wait a little longer. Then, for some reason, Nick didn't come home anymore. I asked her about it, and she said he was staying with her.
What is Nick doing?
I don't know at that time. But now I think I solved the mystery. That was about a week ago.
I see.
That's when she said, Nick said he's looking for a bungalow. I think that bungalow was our house.
What?
What in the world was she thinking? Nick knows that you and your husband won't be back for a few years. He was going to move in and live in your house. What a man! I can't forgive him.
Bonnie, calm down. There's gotta be something we can do.
Well, first I'll try to message Mom.
Okay, you do that, then I'll wait for you to tell me what happens. We'll be at Mom and Dad's for now, so don't worry.
Mom, please pick up the phone.
Hey, Bonnie, what's up?
I'm at your house, but it's vacant. What happened?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. We actually moved out.
We?
With Nick. I was going to tell you sooner or later, but you were reluctant to let me move in, so I left you alone for a while.
So you're with Nick too?
Yes. Because you don't seem to appreciate a boy who makes stacks. We were wondering what to do with you.
Huh?
Since you've been so cheeky every time I talk to you, I was thinking you should divorce Nick.
Divorce? That might be a good idea, wouldn't it?
You're living on Nick's income. How can you say such a thing? You shouldn't joke about it.
No, I'm not joking. Mom, do you seriously think Nick is earning that much money?
It's obvious, isn't it? That's why I care so much about Nick. I'm not like someone here.
Okay, let me ask you. Nick came to live with you, right? Did he go to work?
Huh?
I don't think someone who can earn $1 million would take weeks off of work.
Nick said it was because he could work from home.
Nick, you really are a liar and a scumbag, aren't you?
Watch your mouth. Nick doesn't need a wife that talks about him like that. You will get a divorce.
Fine. I don't want a husband who complains a lot and only makes $200 a month.
Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean $200 a month?
It's Nick's monthly income. He only works part-time. And that part-time job, he's been skipping it for the past 2 weeks, hasn't he?
What?
I'm telling the truth. His monthly income is only $200. How do you expect to live for a month on that?
Stop lying.
I'm not lying. I brought my savings account book because I knew you would say so. I'll take a picture and send it to you now.
It's a picture. You can do whatever you want with it. You rewrote the text in the picture, didn't you?
How can you rewrite text in the picture? I don't know how to do that. I'm telling you, Nick only makes $200.
Stop making up stuff. I'll really get you guys to divorce.
Go for it. I don't want a husband who lies like that.
Really? If you're going to go that far, then fine. I'll live happily with Nick in this house he bought for me. So you can enjoy your life as a single person.
You can't live in that house.
Why not?
Because that house belongs to my sister and her husband.
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. What kind of stuff are you making up this time?
It's you guys that are making things up, aren't you? My sister had to move overseas for a while because of her husband's job transfer. But she had a new house built and she didn't want to rent it out to strangers. She asked me to check on her house from time to time.
What on earth are you talking about?
The key to our house was kept in our safe. Only Nick and I can open that safe, right?
What? So you think Nick took the key without permission?
I can't think of anything else. The day Nick stopped coming home, the day you moved into that house, when you put the neighbors' testimonies together, it all adds up.
No way. This is the house Nick bought for me.
If you insist, I can send you the details. The house is my sister and my husband's house. They couldn't have children for many years. They have been undergoing fertility treatment, and they gave up on having children because they were suffering emotionally. They gave up on having a child because they were having a hard time mentally, and bought the house with their education fund they had saved up.
Oh no.
But about a month after the house was built, my brother-in-law was transferred to Japan. They had to move out. While my sister and her husband were away, I kept the key to the house and worked around the clock. Sometimes I would change the air or clean out the weeds while I was checking on them. Nick knew about it too.
He knew?
Yes, he knew. And I think that's why he came up with the idea. My sister happened to come home for a bit a few days ago. She went over there a while ago and called me to tell me that something was wrong.
But your sister will go back to Japan soon, right? Then there's no need for this house. Bonnie, you should negotiate with them to give us the house. You're his wife. You should at least do that.
How thick-skinned can you be? Besides, Nick and I are done.
Why?
I just filed the divorce papers.
What? You're lying to me again. What the hell? Since Nick's been here all this time, how can he fill out the divorce papers? If he doesn't fill it out, he can't get the divorce.
Actually, he did fill it out.
What? When?
About 5 months ago, I think. You don't seem to know about it. Nick quit the company he was working for.
What?
It's already been 8 months. Nick did not look for a job at all after quitting the company. He was relying solely on my income to survive.
That's a lie. Nick is making more than $8,000.
Eventually, he withdrew all his savings and became a gambling addict. I told him that if anything like this happened again, I would divorce him. So I had him fill out divorce papers and kept them, just in case. That's why I was having a hard time making ends meet, even though I had a stable job.
I didn't know that.
No matter how many times I asked him to stop, he showed no sign of stopping the gambling. There were probably times when he'd be out of the house for hours, right?
Come to think of it, he said he'd go out for a meeting or something.
I'm sure he was at the casino. But now you've tried to take over my sister and my husband's house? So we're done. Get out of that house right now.
Wait a minute. Where are we supposed to live? We sold the house we were living in, remember? We used that money as a down payment to buy this place.
Who told you that?
I left it to Nick.
I'm sure all that money is lost to gambling. I don't think there's a penny left.
Oh no. But if I get kicked out of this house, I won't have anywhere to go, will I? Bonnie, you should negotiate with your sister and her husband. They should give up this house for your poor mother-in-law.
Mom, you say the funniest things, don't you? Well, we're going to be divorced. So I guess you aren't my mother-in-law anymore, though. Why should I give my sister's house to a stranger? That would be pointless.
Well, what will happen to us?
I don't know. You acted on your own without even hearing out the details. You have to take responsibility for yourselves.
That's messed up.
Of course. No sane person would think of taking over someone's house. I'm sure the police will be there soon.
The police? What do you mean?
You're trying to steal someone's house. That's a crime, isn't it?
I didn't know anything about it. I just lived here because Nick told me to. Come on, do something about it.
Please tell all that to the police. Me, my sister, nor her husband have anything else to do with this. Now, if you'll excuse me. After that, Nick and my mother-in-law were taken away by the police thanks to Nick's uncle. They had a place to return to, but it seems like he told them that he was going to cut off all relations with them. After my ex-husband and my mother-in-law had to pay my sister and her husband reparations, the money they had on hand was now zero. To her dismay, Nick had gambling debts as well. Now they can't even get a housing contract, so they have to find a job so they can live together. They are both working to death now. Serves them right. My sister and her husband decided to sell the house as well. My brother-in-law's work overseas is going very well, so he doesn't know when he'll be able to come home. They were in the middle of thinking about what to do with the house. They laughed and told the real estate agent that it was involved in a strange incident, but they had decided to sell it. The location of the house was good, and the price of the land had skyrocketed. The house sold for almost the same amount as the purchase price. I'm glad I divorced that scumbag so early. I signed a contract for a new condo while continuing to do the work I have been doing. Maybe a single life is for me, huh?